Cincinnati is a city that's, you know what I mean, controlled by frequencies that promote death.
Broadcasting from Cincinnati, Ohio, it's The Basement Show. Music producer Randolph at Status Smith. Our co-host, comedian Flo, so amazing. And the Basement Show players, comedian Miss Good Cookie, creative media artist Boris T.H.U.G Longer, producer Richard Altman, created and hosted by Lee Zellars. Now, on with the show.
In 5 from here.
What's up, Cincinnati? You know what it is. It's The Basement Show. I'm your boy, High Status. Over here, we got Flo So Amazing, doing it big all the time. And last but not least, your boy, Lee Zellars. What's up? How you doing? What up, peoples in the basement? What up? What up? Status? Yes. Wait. So what's going on? YouTube, Facebook, The Basement Show. We are back in the building for show 5.
Yes, episode
5.
That's what's up.
5 is alive. Obviously, I got no rapping skills. Say something like 5 is alive. So we're back. Flo, we got you back in
Glad to be back.
with your Flo cam going.
Hey. Flo's in the building.
Hi.
Yes, sir.
So we know you did the LA trip. How was
Yes, that was
that?
awesome. I was, how many episodes? I missed 2 episodes, but I was in LA for a week. It was fantastic. Performed, visit the J Spot Comedy Club, Anthony Brown Comedy
Well,
Club.
Jay is always big about if
Yeah.
you come to the J Spot, he got a crisp $20 bill for you.
Oh, okay.
He always
I
tell
didn't
the
get the
comedians.
$20. I
He
didn't
didn't
get
do
that.
this.
So, but
Jay,
I
you
got
she gonna call you.
Exactly.
She want that 20.
Exactly. Got to meet Lunell, who was very funny.
Oh.
Comedian Lunell, Cat Williams,
Yeah, one of my
homegirl.
favorites.
Yes, and Mike Epps was in the building. That was nice.
He didn't get subpoenaed about child support or anything like that.
You
I mean,
know
last
what,
time he
I
got
was
subpoenaed
trying-
when he's up on stage.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
was just trying to get a picture with him. He looked
Yeah,
pretty, pretty
he might
handsome
snatch
that
you
night.
up with him. Careful with that.
Yeah.
So how was that though?
It was good. It was a great experience. I got to perform at Flappers Comedy Club in Burbank, California, and I got a shout out from comedian Dominique. I don't know how else to describe her, but she has a big gap. But a lot of people know her, from the gap in her mouth. But her name Dominique, and she said, you keep doing your thing, eventually things will
She
come.
is-
So it was
she's
nice.
funny, though.
Yeah,
She
she
is
is. She
funny.
is. She was here in Cincinnati with Mike Epps, opened up at the U.S. Bank Arena.
Okay.
So Dominique, yeah, she's hot. So it was a great experience. It was good.
Cool.
Had fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, what up, Status?
What's going on?
Oh, so much, man. I mean, we got good and bad, disaster down there in Oklahoma. It's another story I heard about a grandmother. She's 84, busted for selling drugs. Now, it wasn't so much her, the son. You got them badass kids in the house. He's slinging dope. Grandma's on Social Security.
She's supplying the place.
She's supplying the place, and she trying to, turn the blind eye. I don't see all this stuff, but thanks for paying my rent and help me out with the hearing aid when you get some change. And the police storm in. The police storms the house, and they catch Grandma with dope on her person. And we know how that happened.
Boom, boom, boom. Dude looks out the door. Oh shit, police! Grandma, hold this! Damn.
That ain't right, set grandma up, because she only got 5 years left to live.
I mean, do we have any more respect for our elders anymore? I mean, so what we got going on in entertainment news? I know it's a lot, because there's always a lot happening in entertainment, because these people out there in Hollywood, they're kind of crazy.
Well, Amanda Bynes got arrested for throwing a bong out the window of her apartment.
What? I mean, was she trying to hit a 3-point shot?
I don't know. That's Amanda Bynes. She's, that's what, Nickelodeon, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, Nickelodeon gone wild or something?
Yeah, she did that. Also, Justin Bieber at the Billboard Awards got booed big time.
See, Justin, we talked about that before. You need to get back on track with the popcorn, bubblegum, whatever pop music. You're hanging around with Lil Wayne, sipping on the sister herb. That's not you, dude. That's not you. I told you. Before you know it, what's going to happen? The Bugatti that you woke up in is going to be gone. Lil Wayne and them will be cruising around in the Oh, man. Oh.
Somebody got to help him get back on track.
Somebody getting back on track. Get back to what it is you do. Stay away from the thugs. So, what other entertainment stuff? I know you got stuff that's trying to
say, I had to check Mike Epps. Sorry to cut that. Yeah, I had to check that nigga.
What?
He's famous, but I had to put him in his place. I had asked for a picture. That's what I was getting to. We was at the J Spot Comedy Club. And I said, what's up, Day Day? Now, we know Mike Epps by Day Day. Don't you agree? Give me a clap, somebody. So I said, what's up, Day Day? And he said, oh, I hate when people call me Day Day. That nigga spent on me and everything. Did a spin. I said, did he just turn into Ricky Smiley? So I said, Day Day made you millions. What happened to these celebrities where they get so high? Day Day is not horrible. This is like I wouldn't have followed you or been a fan if I didn't know you from Day Day. I had to let that out. Yeah, I was frustrated about that. Yeah, but I know his name, Mike Epps. But
the whole thing is though that these roles, like, people don't want to get typecast. As actors, you don't want to get typecast.
Yeah, but
in that role, and now he's always Day Day. It's like, move on. That's what happened with what's his face for Friday.
But be happy about what it was that got you where everybody want to walk up to you and call you Day Day.
There you go. You ain't in the
because you could have been getting hit with that person that was like, here's your subpoena, pay your child support.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe that was the name you should have. Hey, what's up, Debbie? Sorry about that, Mike. No, I ain't.
Okay, I had to let that
out. This is another crazy thing. At the Billboard Awards?
Yeah.
Man, Miguel, what the hell was you thinking about?
Boy.
Did you see that?
He leg dropped them two girls. Something's fierce.
I mean, he threw like a karate kick. Oh, you didn't see that? Oh, you should have seen that. It was like a poor rendition of Bruce Lee doing a flying side kick. He drop kicked this girl dead in the face like she stole his rice cakes or something. Where's my rice cakes? And he kicked the crap out this girl.
He hit two of them though.
The other one, like he sat on it.
He was feeling himself. There was a crowd in between the two stages. I guess he thought he could jump over 3 rows of people. I mean, the dude's only 5'4".
Yeah, he drop kicked one and ass smashed the other one. And so she got ass all in her face. Yeah, she got ass face. She walking around like, oh my God, the ass face.
They both dropped to the ground. They just knocked them both out.
And what killed me was he went right on performing like nothing ever happened. Like, oh, I see you missing your teeth over there.
Right.
Keep doing this thing. Crazy. Well, speaking of drop kick, we got some people that's going to be on the show that's going to be drop kicking some serious talent right here on the Basement Show tonight. In the house. Oh, this dude is bad. 10-year-old karate kid. Hakeem TNT. What? Doing his thing on the Basement Show. We got a comedian. This dude is funny. Funny, y'all, because we only have people on the show that's funny.
Amen.
And Flo always see to it that she do that tick on them. Like, if you ain't funny, you can't get on here. We got comedian Thug in the building. Yeah. So here's what I need y'all to do. I need for y'all to stay where you at. Check out this little bit we got coming up. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Basement Show 38. Check us out on YouTube, Basement Show 38, and be right back. Enjoy the Basement Show. Yeah.
Oh, let's just chill for a sec.
Yeah, come in. Joe, what's up?
What's going on?
What's happening, fellas?
Not much.
Playing a little video game. Drinking a little brew.
Little brew.
Little something. Yeah, it looks pretty interesting. I hope y'all save me some. Try to.
Yeah, let's see what we can do.
Alright, hope y'all save me some beer. I ain't talking about the game. I come on to work. I want a cold beer. Alright, I holler at y'all.
Holla.
It's kind of crazy, Captain America and shit. One of these cold ones. OJ malt liquor. If somebody drink your last 40, you just might have to stab a motherfucker. Basement Show. I'd like to introduce you to Hakeem TNT.
My name is Hakeem. My style is Tom Sudo, and I'm going to do Plum Song Young for my phone.
Here's what I want to know. Can I hire you to be a bodyguard? If this thing take off, because I might need somebody. That was amazing. This dude is good. We're going to come back. We're going to talk with him. We're going to find out. Can he show me some things? We'll be back in a second. Hakeem TNT on the Basement Show. Check it out.
Washington, correct?
Yes.
I'm Detective Jonathan Evans, and this is my partner, Detective Rhonda Cooper.
Yes, ma'am. We know you spoke with the detectives at the hospital. We just got a few more questions, if you don't mind.
You know, you should use the energy saver light bulbs. They're more eco-friendly. Hello to you too, Darlene. It's been a long time. Now, can you explain to me why you broke into my apartment?
Sometimes, I just wonder why we let something happen to someone who's been so loyal to him.
Trina, just like your mama said, he does things in his own way. You know that.
I just can't help but raise the question. My father died of cancer. Now you're suffering with cancer. I look at you here by yourself. This neighborhood is way out of control. It's just not fair.
You got that right. Life is not fair. But we have our faith and the love that we have for one another. That's all we have.
Oh my God, baby, are you okay?
Trina, I believe part of your problem is associated with a nervous condition.
So, are you trying to say that I'm having a nervous breakdown?
Anyway, she said the police found a body right behind her apartment.
Did you say who it was?
Quite obvious she didn't do a very good job. She's still alive.
What the hell is this?
Hell is probably where it came from.
The teeth were a nice touch, and they just so happen to be sharp. But your little prank drew blood.
I think there's something you need to know about.
Okay, Mr. Peterson, are you under the influence of any kind of controlled substance?
Yes, that's got nothing to do with the vampire that tried to attack me.
We are back, and my man, Hakeem TNT. See, you know what? I'm glad he got the Hakeem right there, because y'all know how I am about, I'll be messing people's names up sometimes. And I really wouldn't want to do that to yours, because you know how to do this, and I can't handle that. So, what style is that that you did over there?
T.H.U.G.
You know, I kind of thought it was Taekwondo, but that's what I used to study many moons ago. Many moons ago, grasshopper, I used to study Taekwondo.
And I call everything karate, so all that was karate. So thank you for letting me know that there's different forms. Okay.
What age was you when you first got into this?
8.
Wow, okay. So I saw a lot of your tournaments, and I saw you beating up and winning a lot. Winning is good, right? Yeah, everybody likes to win. So what was it that, like, you started at 8, what got you, what was it that made you want to do this? You know, what inspired you to get into martial arts?
So I can protect myself. I'm gonna try to come at me.
That's a good thing, because I think what he's talking about and this kind of the way things are, well, it's always been like this. You always got people that were trying to bully you or whatever, and a lot of kids, they don't know how to defend themselves. They don't know how to protect themselves. And being able to defend yourself from bullies or whoever is important.
You probably have seen some kids lose fights, right? And you weren't going to be one of those kids. No basic windmill for him.
So like, who are your like, who inspires you as far as like, and everybody that's in the martial arts love Bruce Lee? Who out there that you really is a fan of?
Jet Li.
Jet Li, he's good. Jet Li's good. I cried the day Bruce Lee died. It was a long time ago.
You know who Bruce Lee is?
Right.
You did? Okay. Yeah. My roundhouse on like who?
Yes, everybody knows.
So do you do like any like breaking boards and any of that kind of stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. You do any weaponry like nunchucks or
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. We might have to bring you back on here and how you break some boards and we'll put them on fire or something like this for effect. You have to check with your dad. Make sure it's okay. So the discipline thing, because in my later years, I had problems with staying focused and being disciplined. I know the discipline is like key to, and it also helps like in schoolwork and stuff like that, right?
Okay, so you have really good behavior in school. How about the grades? Good grades too? Oh, okay. That's awesome. I need to sign my son up. Because I'm actually performing Taekwondo. What was it? Tongue Sudo on him, but I get winded a little quicker. He's not so disciplined, so I need to sign him up. He's 8. You think that would help him? Okay.
What belt are you?
Green belt.
Green. Like I said, from what I could see, the video footage of you in the tournaments, I knew right off. I was like, oh, that's the guy, because you was just kind of like almost dominating.
So I don't play shooting.
Oh,
that's good.
Yeah.
What's your favorite game?
Favorite game?
Do you have one?
That would be 2K.
Mine is Madden. I just play football. That's all I do. I don't play football. And whenever I get a chance, I play football. It's the only game I'm really good at on there, playing football. Because young guys like you and trying to compete, y'all kill a guy like me. I don't have the skills for it.
So what you like to do for fun and get ready for your tournaments? Or is this fun to you? You practice all the time? You don't have to? No? Okay. I know my son, he plays basketball and he practices with
I
you.
play basketball.
Oh, okay. You like basketball?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he practices. That's actually what he do for fun, is shoot hoops all the time. So.
I'm proud, man, to see a young guy like yourself doing what you do. I'm proud that we had you on the Basement Show. Love what you did over there. Keep going, keep doing. You was featured in what magazine was that? I saw somewhere online you was featured in the Blitz magazine or.
It was a karate magazine.
Help me out, Pops. What was that name of that magazine?
Blitz Kick and Online Sports Magazine.
Yeah. So you doing things, dude. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay focused. Listen to your dad. He's not gonna ever steer you wrong. And don't try to hurt nobody out there, especially a guy like me. Because one day I might need to hire a guy like you to be my bodyguard. We want to thank Hakeem TNT for coming on the Basement Show. And we will hopefully bring him back one day, and we can break some boards and we can set some boards up on fire and maybe chop through it or something. On the Basement Show. Take us out. That's karate sound.
Sound controller.
I'm so cold with the flow, it's dope, there's no question. Flow like a boat and no, there's no stressing. It's a job for me cause I'm a pro at this. Lil homie, get into it, I'll be known for this. I'm on a roll with this, so let's go and get the whole world, homie, we can own this shit. We smoking O's and shit, straight out the pack. So let's ride through the town and watch me bounce the lag. Straight G is bouncing back, it ain't a game no more. Let's get famous, I'ma do it till they lay me low. But what's the way to go? Because I plan to live. While we wasting all this time, let's make a name for this. I'll take the blame for this, I will make my name. Trey G, motherfucker, pound it in your brain. And I wanna give a shout out to my Cheech, my crew. And I don't care what no one say because that's how we do. Yeah, man, that's how we do. We just smoked a few zips, homie. How about you? Yeah, how about you? If you wanna join with us, we can smoke out too. Cheech. Double O reppin', I'm blessing, there's no question. The topic of your discussion, my flow is your lesson. Flow O's with no stress and compose a dope session. I can guarantee the product is there with no pressing. I'm starting to see some love, I'm making another lap. We need to link up with Cleveland and put this bitch on the map. A lot of these cats ain't artists, we need to sort out the garbage. It's more than just 50-50, you feel me? Then say you're with me. Time for work, we doing the nitty gritty. Putting hours in the studio, grinding like I'm with Diddy. You say you riding, we're heading up to the moon. Success is coming my way, Tracy is coming soon. Yeah, hell yeah, we coming soon. Beneath the surface records, taking note and staying tuned. Yeah, and don't even leave the room. We making so much noise, just like a bada boom. Oh, I'm so cold right now, killing all these little verses, make them all bite down. Steezo, take the flow right now. I don't even think they get how fucking dope I sound.
Doper than the best dope you'd ever smoke. And if you wanna powwow, then we can take a couple tokes. We living out our dreams while you hope that you could be who you wanna be. Through life we just coast. We give it up to the most. On the mic we ain't even gotta boast. Got the lightest green, so that let's take a toast. Or maybe a gravity bomb so I can float. Trade V on the pad, yeah, it's murder she wrote. And I'm just glad to be a part of the scope. One piece of the spectrum, one part of the whole. Wild world, spin the globe, pick a spot, got a home. And a whole lot of Cheech, my role is like the Rome. And if you know us, then you know us. Just show love, and if you don't know us, don't matter. We show love, 419 got a minute. You know what, cause I sure like to share with you some of this dope bud. And if you know us, then you know us. Just show love, and if you don't know us, don't matter. We show love, 419 got a minute. You know what, cause I sure like to share with you some of this dope bud. No stress. No stress.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it.
Oh, that's so smooth. Analyze me doing this thing, man. Yeah. I mean, he gives the show that musical flavor that give us all of this set ambiance that we need here. So, we missed out on something in the opening because we try to keep things kind of like on a nice level for the beginning of the show because we had some young people in the house. So I couldn't say stuff like damn and all that kind of shit. Now I can say it. Now let's get them fucking drinks that we missed out on. I got something for you. I'm gonna go over here in my bag, hidden away. Oh my goodness, it's already poured. Oh yeah, get that out the way, dude. The goal today was to get status, like my old dude used to say, smashed.
Goodness gracious.
Bottoms up, dude.
All right.
This is all the way from Jamaica, man.
Jamaica.
Fifth show.
Ooh, liquid chest hairs. Good God.
Ow!
Got that in my spine.
Yeah. Oh, that's the good stuff. Let's finish this up on that one.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, dude. You know how we do? We missed out on that first round.
Oh man.
Yes.
I need some water. I need a chaser.
Now I'm ready. Are we ready?
No.
Y'all should be.
Are we not ready?
Y'all
Do we need more?
Y'all should be feeling good.
I'm ready now.
You sure you don't? I got some more if you need some more. I'll just sit there right there. As you can see, again, we're in the basement show, and your host is an alcoholic, and this goes out to all the alcoholics out there. Drink up and enjoy. Next up is a comedian that Flow So Amazing introduced the basement show to. This guy is funny. He's gonna bring the funny to the basement show. Bring on comedian Thug.
Thanks for having me. Hey, let's give it up for our troops on this Memorial Day weekend. You know, cause they look after us. Cause I remember what they did a couple years ago. Who they went over there and found? Yeah, Bin Laden.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know. And the thing was, they said that he used his wife as a human shield. See, Couldn't have been my wife. Because had it been my wife, soon Daddy came in the door. Boom, kicked it in. First thing she would have did was said, there you go. I told that nigga she shouldn't been doing all this bad stuff. You know, and then she would have lied her way out of it. You know, I told him he shouldn't be doing this stuff. You boys hungry? You want some eggs in that? You know how the sisters do. And then she went to doing her head like this. You know how the sisters do. You know, my wife did that so long one time she fell asleep. I had to wake her up to finish the argument. No, I'm just saying, you know, and for the record, this is my actual size. You know I'm so short that you can see my feet on my driver's license. Couldn't finish school because every time I tried to go, somebody picked me up and take me back home. Went to Kings Island, couldn't get on nothing. Grown man on teacups. Looking up at the roller coaster thinking, someday. You know, I know, went to shop for caskets the other day because you know we're not going to be here forever. So, you know, you go get your plot together and why did my man bring my casket out like this? You know, I'm offended by it. Young guy gonna come up to me the other day and ask me, did they have any Huggies when I was coming up? See, it made me kind of mad. Because I'm wearing a pair right now. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that's how it is. And you know, and we were speaking about grandmamas earlier. You know, I'm actually from Detroit. Living in Cincinnati. You know, and when I first came down here, I was homeless. And my wife was right there. I got real bad sick, and my wife was right there. My car broke down, and I had to walk 5 miles every day, and my wife was right there. I'm starting to think my wife is bad luck. Now, this is what I'm saying. I did this joke one time at a senior's party. I did this joke one time, and grandmama stood up and said, that's not nice, young man. It scared me to death. Now, I'm not talking about the 12 or 13-year-old grandmama. I'm talking grandmama. I'm talking about grandmama be walking around the house with a wig cocked, ain't even trying to fool you, with the old raggedy house coat on, one knee high up, one knee high down. I'm talking about the grandmama that'll wake you up at 4 o'clock a.m. Sunday morning for Sunday school that don't start till 9. I'm talking about grandmama, ladies that'll put a prayer on you and make all your hair fall out. And then make you some grease and grow it back. I'm talking grandmama fellas that'll tell you, boy, you better get them underwear out them dirty clothes because they got another clean side. That's the grandmama I'm talking about. I'm talking about grandmama that's got 10 kids by the same husband. That's the grandmama I'm talking about. You remember her? See, now we got it to the point to where grandmama 30 years old, great-grandmama 35. Yeah. You know, that's what I'm talking about. But like I said, my name is Thug. True allegiance under God. Peace. Thank y'all for having me.
We're coming back after this break, talk with my man Thug, talk about the funny stuff that he be thinking about, things that be going on in the comedian's head. Thank you. Tune in. Basement Show. I see my man.
Alright. Yeah.
Different performance, like
I'm gonna survive my 10 minutes. Like, you see my
Cincinnati, it's a city. That's, you know what I mean.
What up, Cincinnati? Welcome to the Basement Show.
YouTube, Facebook, everybody enjoy it. Worldwide, bring him on, my man Rye G.
For God so loved the world. That's the first one. You be like, if you don't know that, you ain't no Christian for real. You know.
This little light of mine.
I'm gonna let it shine, goddamn. I mean, I'm gonna let it shine, goddamn. She like, you going to hell tonight? Look at her. You know, a lot of times when I hit the stage, the laughs, it won't be when you see everybody just cracking up laughing. The laughs, they kind of evolve in the laughter because it's something people got to think about a little bit, and then they get to laughing at it because they realize they're laughing at themselves.
It's one of my favorite songs from my mentor, Gerald Levert.
100% my hand a little bit of everything up the screen.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rolling.
Oh, we are back. Man. That was some funny stuff, dude. That was funny. And you know what? Because I love stand-up comedians. I mean, this whole show and everything about it was kind of built on that.
Right.
Like our first host was a stand-up. So I'm just a big fan of comedy. I wish I could do it. I just can't. And the thing about what you're doing is like you do it clean. Was it like at one time like real raw that you decided? Like,
Yeah, I tried not to. I've been in this game about 15 years. We done did shows all over the place, Canada. But I've been doing it clean for about the last 5 to 6 years. I wasn't always a clean comic. I came out on stage talking about people's mamas drinking, smoking and all of that. But it just came on me to do it clean, and that's how it comes. So I don't have to change nothing.
All right, so you said
And
it
it's
just
hot too.
it's still. I mean,
it's fire.
and see that's the sign of somebody that knows the game of being funny, because some comedians were like, I'm gonna try to do my stuff clean, and it's like, dude, you might need to do it dirty because that ain't working.
Well, a lot of people don't holler at me because of that, because I'm clean, and I think
And
funny
they think
is
it's
funny.
not gonna be
Well,
funny.
you don't even
Exactly.
notice it, though. You don't even notice
No, you
that
don't.
it's clean.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
it's
Because
the joke.
sometimes you can get so raunchy to where the cussing is taken away from your
the
funny.
material.
Yes.
Exactly.
And I'd like to go back to something that you brought up earlier about someone who kind of like tried to play you, Mike Epps. I'm not a big fan of Mike. I think he's funnier now, but in the beginning, to me, it seemed like to me that he was more so trying to shock people with like how many times I can say motherfucker or
Right. Right.
And it was kind of like, okay, you can cuss, it's HBO, I get that.
Right.
Be funny without that. Can you
Give
be
me
funny
some
with far
material.
less of that?
Right.
You know?
I don't think he's funny now. I mean, I just think that he's getting it like that because he's Mike Epps. Like I couldn't go and fill a stadium because you never seen me.
It have a lot to do
but
with
I could
Day
be
Day,
just
his
funny.
movies.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I don't understand why he get mad at that.
I
You
gotta
can
say,
call
this
me
dude is
anything.
funny to me.
Like you, yeah.
I think he's funny. I
He's
support Mike
goofy.
Epps.
He's goofy. Oh, I should
support
too.
Mike Epps.
I should too.
Right, I'm not knocking him, but like I said, you can call me anything. I mean, I met my girl Flo, and she called me Flavor Flav. And I was excited. Hold on, wait, I was excited because I was like, yeah. We got home and I was like, baby, see, that's why you don't get no shout out. My girl called me Flavor Flav, and I'm not thinking. And she pulled it up on the computer and said, honey, come here. Wait a minute now. She might have been talking. So that's how we met, and it was good, and I felt that. I was just glad to get a shout out.
He said, come
Hey,
on, Flo, I ain't desperate.
So bring me to the point. I always like to, when I bring guests on that are artists, musicians, whatever it is they do, bring me to the point where you got into this. What made you ready to click up here that this is something I want to do?
It's something I've been told all my life. People was telling me, even when I was the little guy's age that you had on, they was telling me, you're going to be a comedian when you grow up, because I could talk my way in a fight and talk my way out. And like I said, these guys used to, these guys wear their pants down here, you know what I'm saying? And they think it's cool and sexy and cute, and they don't know it originated from penitentiary.
Right.
And I've been locked up before. It wasn't no sexy feeling. I wore my pants way out. I wore my pants way out. I was walking around looking through the zipper, So and I was making them laugh, to keep their mind off of other things. You know what I'm saying? So, look at me, I'm 5'4", 160 pounds. I mean, come on. I mean, what can I do? Really, what can I do? You know what I mean?
That reminds me of what Richard Pryor said the same thing. He said when he was in jail, he was like,
exactly,
hey,
and it's true.
Funny as hell to keep their mind
and
off
it's
the
true.
truth.
It's true. That's what you do, So I felt, and then for real, I wore my age.
And the thing is, going to Richard Pryor, it's like, do comedians today, do you feel comedians, you Flo as well, do you feel comedians today, and we talked about Mike Epps, and I think Cat Williams, I just hope Cat can get things going back like he used to do. Cat is great. Right. Dude is genius. Yeah. I mean, he has, the guy got an IQ that I forgot what it is. He could have went another direction if he wanted to, but he went comedy.
Very smart.
And I'm glad he in comedy.
Yeah, because we need a Cat Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think though comedians today, and I think like that sometimes for even when it comes to rap or whatever ever, part of this medium of entertainment, do they appreciate those that was like paved the road like Richard Pryor? I mean, Richard Pryor is like bow down to Richard is a legend.
I think, like you was saying, Cat is very smart, and I think that makes a great comedian that's very smart. I ain't smart at all. I tell you, so that's why I talk about things like I know, like marriage and my wife and me and coming up. You will never hear me say nothing about how things that I don't know about, that I can't identify with. So. I think that's very intelligent, when you can talk about, like Cat Williams, he's very, very funny and intelligent,
So going back, I want to go back to the part where we was talking about how the change came. What was that? What happened that made you, if you want to talk about it, what was it that like, I can't do this stuff like this no more? Was it something spiritual? Was it?
I was an idiot. I was king idiot, my son, the prince. I was just out there, and I came down here to Cincinnati with nothing, absolutely nothing. I was out here, I remember sitting on 71, not knowing a corner to turn, and didn't know what sold. I was here by myself, period, by myself, didn't have nothing, living over the Rhine. And it just came to where I need to change, I need to get my life together and change. And right now, I'm at that point to where it is spiritual, to where I am a man of God, where I got my life together and changed a lot of things.
So what drove you was that it was time for change, so you was ready to...
Well, yeah, like back in the 80s, I was a guy that, I did drugs. Okay. I did a lot of drugs. I'm crackhead. Right. I was that guy in the bushes. Case in my own house. Thinking to myself, this brother never comes home. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I was that kind of crackhead. And then, I didn't stop doing drugs because they were bad for you and because they, they were illegal. I did think because it was starting to cloud my judgment. Right. I remember true stories, seeing a girl get beat down in the middle of the street by her man, get beat down, and I pulled over, and I sat back in the car, and I'm thinking, if she survived this, I'm gonna hit that. Seriously, that's true story. If she survived this beat down, because I'm nice for signing the armor. I'm nice for signing the armor. You know what I'm saying? If she survived this, I'm gonna holler at that.
Oh, dude, you just got me with 2 in a row, man. 2 in a row. Case in my own house. Oh my God. See, that's what I'm saying.
See, that's my testimony.
But still, it's like what we were saying here a minute ago about how, like what Randolph Status was saying about how funny you were without even noticing that you wasn't using the language.
Right.
That's an example of that because I think in this society with entertainment, a lot of it is about shock with a lot of comedians. There's a lot of stand-ups out there. To me, I think that's what they try to pull off is just like how many times I can shock you by saying some extreme stuff that would like maybe make you go like, oh, did he just say that?
See, you gotta understand, I don't curse in everyday life. Right. I don't curse, period. Okay. In everyday life, but working with what you see now is what you get. You would never walk up on me cussing. Right. You would never. I could get my point across without, guy the other day at work was so disrespectful. He was really disrespectful, calling me all out my names. I wanted to get with him so bad, my kneecaps was hard. And I did not use a cuss word. I don't. I have not used a cuss word in years.
That's what I admire about him.
I admire you for that because I'm still working on. I tried anger management one time, and I just got angry in anger management. And I was like, I can't do this.
Right. Yeah.
I'm working on that. I'm serious.
Cursing is just a lack of vocabulary, and in music and comedy and stuff, it's a lack of content. Can't think of anything else to say that's better, so you just.
And I don't knock nobody who do. No, I think funny is funny. I don't knock what you do. I sit in shows, they cuss, and that's fine. I just don't.
See, I go back to something that George Carlin talked about. He was like saying, George Carlin, the comedian, was saying he couldn't understand, like, there's certain things you can say and some things you can't say. You can say dude, but you can't say shit. You can say sex, but you can't say fuck.
Right.
So I've always come from that sort of concept about words, because to me they're words, and no one ever been able to point out to me like, okay, show me in the Bible, and this is no disrespect for anybody in their spiritual belief, but show me in the Bible where it says you can't say fuck, you can't say shit. It's not.
Say that.
No, it
Right.
doesn't say that.
Yeah.
So somewhere along the line, man deems certain words as you can say that one, but you can't say that.
But
one.
they do say foul mouth.
Foul mouth.
And
foul
that's
mouth.
foul mouth.
And
That's what
see,
it's
foul
what
mouth.
considers that foul mouth? Where did those words derive from, and what makes those words?
It had to come
that
from
powerful
somewhere
to
that
make
someone became offended. Like, you know
Right.
what? I don't know what shit is, but
Right.
that bothered me, and I'm writing that down.
Right.
You know? It had, because in the Bible it talks about, like, don't call a person like a fool.
Right.
And, you know, a fool is a strong word to call somebody. I mean, it's almost easy to say, like, you know, you're a dick, but a fool carries a whole nother level when you call somebody a fool. You know? Just
And
a
that's
little-
what, you know, and that's what I was saying, you know, I mean, you know, it's different things. Like, for instance, you know, Ms. Flo invited me down. I was so excited, you know, that she invited me to the basement show. And I'm not going to lie, I'm from the hood. I'm from the streets. And I was kind of worried. And we really in the basement. But then I seen the white people and I said, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. But, you know what I'm saying? But when you first, I said, it's a big dude, you know. And then my man got out. I was like, okay. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right.
English too.
Yeah, exactly. And then he went to speaking English. I was like, all right. Because you can't get these $3, boy. I tell you, I got straight up. No, you can't get these.
We had a comedian, Jason Roberts, on, and he was, I gave him the directions to Avondale, and he was like, I drove over here, and I didn't see not one white person, you know, 'cause he's a white comedian. But man, you funny, dude. I mean, it ain't even about so much about not cursing or whatever. Like I said, we talked about earlier, there's a lot of comedians, I think, that curse and they use it for shock value. And, I mean, you just got it, man. I mean, you had me crying.
And that means that I take that very serious, and I'm very humble when somebody say that, you know, Flo tell me that, and I'm very humble with that. When somebody call on me, and I'm very humble and I take that very serious. You know, I really do. I don't take it for granted. I don't hit the stage knowing I'm gonna be funny. I pray. I pray before I go on the stage. Please, Lord, give me permission.
You don't know what you're
Exactly.
gonna do.
So, and I thank you for having me.
So, I don't know, this might air in a couple of weeks. Do you got anything like 2 weeks out that's coming up that you want to plug or?
Oh, we got a whole bunch of things, and my wife is my manager, and we got a whole lot of things. I really don't, I'll plug it on Facebook, JoJo Woodford on Facebook.
Yeah, I gotta hit him up on Facebook.
Yeah, and she posts all our shows and pics every day. You know, you'll see all kind of different things. So that's what we do. I have a fan page, JoJo Woodford, True Holiness Under God, and you can look on that and see all our shows and everything.
Cool. Well, y'all look this guy up. This dude is funny. We want to bring you back on here again because you brought the funny dude. I mean, man.
Anytime.
I like
was
a
excited.
good comedian that just.
When I text him, I said he clean, but he funny.
Right. I was excited. Actually, we were out of town, and I came back. We came back. You know. Just today, you know, to get, we was out of town, you know, 3.5 hours. I came because I was excited about it.
Cool. Well, I mean, we've been having that kind of love. We've got people like from Detroit, Cleveland, all that, Indiana, they want to come on the show, so we know we're doing the right thing here. Yeah. Come on and join us. Hey, dude, like I said, you got it. We want to bring you back, and we just want to thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Thug! Comedian Thug in the house on the Basement Show. Yeah.
Don't you let me go tonight. Don't There's a lot of temptations in my past, which leads me to believe this shit ain't gon' last. I got a lot of things going in my life, so I'm sorry that I can't make you my wife. But one day I'm hoping I just really might. I'll try to make it right, won't give up any fight. I'm your Adam, you my Eve, and there's a lot of temptations that's influencing me to leave. But I'll be right back, I promise that's a fact. Your love is chronic, I need another sack. I did a lot of shit, been with a lot of chicks, and I ain't proud of it. I'm really trying to quit. You I'm in love with, I'll run away with. Had several kids with, and spend my last days with. Conniving, thinking things would be bliss. Nothing real ever came from the tip of our lips. We gave it everything, our heart straight through to our soul. Now you miss me? When did this love turn cold? I don't know. We had an all-time low, and that's for sure. Where the hell did it go? Straight out the door, with no emotion to show. I had to leave, and all the while you say you didn't miss me. That we was history, but then you called me. Late night booty, back to reloading. We keep it moving. It's so confusing. Who are we fooling? Not a soul. What are we doing? We just don't know. Sometimes it's grueling, sometimes it's woe. But then we always miss each other when it's time to roll. Yes. Each other forever, especially cause we've been through times of stormy weather. It used to be just between me and you, now it's between me, her, him, and you. And there is nothing sacred when others have seen us naked. We tried to separate it, but you know that was vacant.